All right, 48 hours to digest the latest game, latest win. Any new thoughts?
Well, I think the biggest thing was that we were able to fight through a tough game. You know, Oregon State is a tough football team. They play hard. It was not easy. We had to battle on both sides of the ball. Again, I'm really impressed with our defense. I thought they played hard, they played physical, made plays on the ball, and then offensively we just kind of stuck to it. And eventually the passing game got going, and then the running game got going, and you end up with a 35-10 win.
How was your defense able to really shut down one of the better attacks in the league?
Well, I thought we were aggressive. We were aggressive at the line of scrimmage. We tried to make Mannion uncomfortable. We're also aggressive in the secondary, and we saw some of that with some of the defensive holding penalties. But all in all, we wanted to be physical with the receivers, and we were.
How have you seen Sua improve as he adjusts to this new role?
Well, it's a transitional process. Sua, when you go from safety to linebacker, it takes time. And what I've seen out of him is his playmaking ability, which is what we thought we'd have. He gets an interception for a touchdown, he gets a sack, he gets a tackle for loss. He just has a lot of athleticism, and I think we're only scratching the surface with him. I think we're going to see a bunch of that out of him.
Cody's efficiency stats have been fantastic. What's the key to being efficient in this offensive system?
Well, the biggest key is taking care of the ball. He really, he hasn't turned the ball over. He's making really good decisions that way. My personal opinion is I think he can play better, and I think he'll tell you the exact same thing. But all in all, it's taking care of the football. It's throwing the ball to the right guy on time and being accurate with the ball. And ultimately, we're seeing the results of it. Over 70%, 10 touchdowns, no interceptions. All those things are the result of making really good decisions.
Not only did you get the run game going again, but you really had a two-headed monster with the addition of Justin Davis. How key is he to getting a run game where you want to be?
Well, it's huge. It's a really nice change of pace, I think. It allows Buck to get a little bit more rest. Justin comes in with a real spark. He's a different runner than Buck. They're different players, which is good. You don't want the same thing over and over. You want to change it up, and I think it helped both of them. We saw Justin snap off some runs. We saw a fresh Buck to start the fourth quarter, have the long touchdown run there. So all in all, I think it's a good compliment. We'll probably see more of that.
Now we look ahead to Arizona State. How do you prepare for them? A little bit of uncertainty at the quarterback position.
Well, I think first of all we have to prepare for their scheme. They've got a lot of them. They've got a lot of offense. They do a lot of different things, a lot of different principles to what they do. So we have to prepare for all of that. Secondly, they're a young defense that is continuing to grow, and they're continuing to get older. So they've got talented guys on both sides of the ball, that DJ Foster, Jalen Strong, all those guys on offense. On defense, young talented guys that are coming, Calhoun, all those guys. So we have to prepare for their schemes. More importantly than anything, though, we have to make sure we're preparing ourselves and fixing the issues that we've had last week, get better at that, and just making sure we're in the right frame of mind for the ball game on Saturday.
Expand on a couple of those talented guys on offense. You mentioned DJ Foster. Seems like this system, they always have really talented all-purpose backs.
Well, just watching what I admire about DJ and their system, what they do is not only do they handle the ball, they throw in the ball, and they do it a lot of different ways, a variety of ways, variety of schemes. DJ is a really versatile player. He's a tough matchup.
What's the challenge Jalen Strong presents?
Well, he's so great one-on-one. They throw a bunch of fades, a bunch of back shoulder throws. When he's one-on-one, you know where the ball's going, and so it's going to be a real challenge for our corners.
Todd Graham has really taken ASU into the elite echelon of this conference. How has he done it?
Well, I think he's done it with discipline. I think there was a time there where people thought of Arizona State, well, they're an undisciplined team. They'll shoot themselves in the foot. I think Coach Graham's come in. They're the fewest penalized team in the league. He's got his systems in place now. They've recruited to those systems, and they're a really talented team, quite honestly. That's why they're good.